Hey y'all, welcome to Life on Helton Creek. My name's Darcy, and today I'm in the greenhouse. We are in the greenhouse. I brought you along with me. We're going to talk about stuff, y'all. Rowdy's in the greenhouse too. So, my happy mail, I sent a picture of this to my brother the other day, and all I said was my happy mail. And y'all, this is my happy mail. There are so many. Look. I have Johnny's, I have Harris, I have Gurney's, I have Park Seed. But let me just tell you, I've been going a little happy. I am a week or two away from starting my first round of seed. Y'all, I'm getting started on time this year. There are no repairs to be done in the greenhouse. I do have a little milk house heater in here, and I will be ordering some heat mats to get my seeds started. Your soil needs to be warm for your seeds to germinate. Seed heat mats are kind of expensive, so I'm going to start out with a couple and go from there. I'm probably not going to start anything in the house. I'm probably just going to start it all out here, and we'll just see how it goes. Let me show you how I'm going to do it this year. I do it like this to some degree every year, but this year, this will be my primary. This is probably all I'm going to do. I'm going to, Kent and I both are on a CPAP machine, and we use distilled water as per manufacturer's recommendations. So we use the just the Kroger brand distilled water, and we use a lot of it with 2 CPAPs, you can imagine. So upcycle, recycle, reuse, use what you've got, all those things. What you want to do is cut about, well, there's a mark here. See the ridge right there below your handle? So you cut there, and you cut all the way around. Sort of. But you have to, my knife is so dull. Leaving things in the greenhouse is not always the best idea. When it's a greenhouse like this. Woo! Slid that out. Okay, so you want to go all the way around until you get back to the handle, and then you want to stop because you want to leave a little hinge. See? And leave a little hinge there. Now, I have cut them too deep, and this doesn't work well at all. And I've cut them too shallow. I've cut them all the wrong ways. But this is, except for being very crooked, it's pretty spot on. You definitely want to poke or cut carefully some drainage holes in the bottom, because it will kind of work like a terrarium, if you remember those. I'm aging myself there, aren't I? Dating myself. It will water itself once you seal it up. It will water itself. You want to have a place for the condensation and the water to drain out the bottom so it doesn't sit. You know, nothing likes wet feet. And remember, these are seedlings, so these are just starting out. They need love and care and tender-hearted concern. Once I put my soil in here, my seed starting mix, I will plant my seed in here. Then I will duct tape this closed, and I will write with a garden pen on here what it is and what day I planted it. You do need the lid on here, and for a couple of reasons. Number one, it helps the condensation build up and water itself, so you don't have to. It also ensues a place to water if it turns out real hot and dry, or your soil dries out, or whatever the case may be, and you need to put some water in there, you will have a way to do that without having to undo the duct tape. So I'm ready to go. I'm ready to sow all the seeds. Look, I had a blowout, y'all. I think I need to order some more gloves. That leads me to my next thing. So I've ordered seed. I have a little, this is what I'm going to try this year. It was recommended to me by a friend, and I'm going to try it. So it is organic garden mix, and they have a website you can go to learn all about it and what the recommendations are. It has a ton of information on the back. On the back of the bag. It has a lot of information back here. Has all your measurements here. I don't know. It just seems like a good thing. I've got a couple of garden buddies on the interwebs who use this, and I'm going to try it. We'll see how it goes. I'll let you know. It's made by Pro Mix. This is organic. I do like to use organic soil mixes. But anyway, that's what I'm going to try. And I'm going to fill up my milk jugs and plant my seeds that I'm about to finish my order on. And y'all, I'm ready, so ready to get in the garden and all the things. I've got my little bench that I got last year. I love this thing, y'all. Look. I love this thing. Okay, so it is a bench you can sit on. It's a kneeler, so you can be on the ground, and then you've got these that'll help you push yourself up and down. Then you can just squeeze this right here, which is kind of hard for me right now, but you can squeeze this and put it together. It goes flat and packs away. It has a little pocket that hangs on the side so you can put your garden tools in there. That leads to my next thing. I'm going to order the ones that are easy for my hands. Snips that pop back. And I don't know what to order exactly. What do you use? Do you have any recommendations? If you do, let me know. I've been looking around, but I haven't found anything that just trips my trigger yet. I'll be working on rearranging my greenhouse. I got this plastic shelf last year, right here, and it's worked really well, but it's not so strong to hold the heavy dirt. It wants to sag a little bit. So this might be my supply stand where I put all my supplies, all of my, you know, I save all my cups from year to year and try to reuse all of those in my trays and things like that. So this may be what holds all of that. Then I have this base that Kent built for me, gosh, a long time ago. And it's about seen its better days too. So he may have to, well, I have requested a new planting bench. We'll see what happens. Then I still have the butcher table that came out of the smokehouse. The most wonderful thing that would happen is I could build another greenhouse. Exactly like this one. Maybe a little longer. Maybe one more cattle panel in length. I don't know how big these are, but I would probably want one more cattle panel. And if I could talk Pa into doing that, then I would use this as my storage and my overflow. And then I would use that for all my planting. I have never ordered from Gurney's, so I'm kind of excited. But y'all, they've got some gorgeous, gorgeous stuff in their book. I'm a catalog girl. I don't like to shop online. I like to have it in hand and where I can make my list. Y'all are gonna think I'm crazy. If you missed out, the state of Tennessee gave out free pollinator packs this year, free, in order to save the monarch butterfly and in order to help it make its journey. They called it Project Milkweed. Pollinators will make a beeline to your garden when you plant this beautiful native milkweed. This one is red milkweed, which is beautiful. This one is common milkweed, which kind of has a whitish bloom to it. Y'all, they're gorgeous. They need to be in the ground right now, and they're not yet, but maybe this week I can get them in the ground. They need to go through a cold spell. They are a wildflower. Wildflowers all need to go through a cold spell before they will germinate, regerminate, and start to grow. And then, if you've been on my channel more than 5 minutes, you know I like cows. I found this at TSC, y'all. Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? It has a cow on it. So this is my plant notebook this year. And it, of course, it got kidnapped by children. So I like to, after going all the way around the world with that, I love to get my catalog and go through it page by page, read about all the plants, read about what it is, how it grows, what it likes, and make a list. Now, my list usually starts out being about $600. I have to wheel myself back in and go through and eliminate. You know, I can't grow 30 different kinds of tomatoes. I don't have the, I could, but I don't have the help, y'all. It's pretty much just me. Anyway, I can't grow 30 different kinds of tomato plants and keep up with it. I'm not that organized. I'm not that good, but I can grow 5. So I have my, y'all know, I love my Chef's Choice. I love my Kellogg's Breakfast. I love those 2 tomatoes. They are a yellow-orange tomato. They are light on the acid, so they don't eat your mouth up and make your mouth sore when you eat those first few tomatoes. They don't upset your stomach if you're sensitive to that kind of thing. They're juicy and meaty. They're just some of my favorites. The red, there's too many to even mention. So I have my favorite things. I will start with those, and then I'll always pick out a few things that I've never grown before. All the catalogs help me. And y'all, I'm going to go a little crazy on flowers this year. I love zinnias. I could grow zinnias in my whole, just a garden full of zinnias. They are so beautiful, and the pollinators love them. And you can make cut flower arrangements with them and take them to a friend who's not feeling good, or in your own house on your own kitchen table, and they last forever. They last a long time, a couple weeks. And y'all, this Park Seed catalog is just, it's so beautiful. It's so, so beautiful. Look at these. Look at these. So what are you doing in your garden this year? Do you have any big plans? Are you growing something really good? Are you growing something I should grow? I should try? I'm in zone, you know, all the zones changed this year. And I'm in 7B, I think.